What an exciting time to be in the Perth property market. Who would have thought after COVID has hit us that we'd be looking at what we are now? The sun is dawning on a phenomenal era of change. And if you are looking at investing, purchasing your first home or doing some developing, now is the time, as the market shows every indication that it's going to accelerate at quite a phenomenal rate, to make up for the last 10 years. Now, I've been doing these wrap-ups every year for many years now. We've covered when we had, unfortunately, September 11, SARS, tsunamis, GFC. There's been a lot of things that have shaped us going forward. Last year, lo and behold, the things that we were worried about was the Haynes Royal Commission and the 7% surcharge on foreign investors. We've got a lot more opportunities if you know where to look for them, and let's take a look now. In the first few months of COVID, we were all very trepidatious and we were predicting gloom and doom, whatever industry we're in. But it's remarkable, now we've come out of COVID and where we're at now, as how the strength of the real estate market has actually come about. We've got the lowest vacancy in the whole of Australia. We've got the lowest price properties in the whole of Australia. We have inverse yield. We have multi-billion dollar profits, $30 billion profit in iron ore sector alone. Austral Ships won a $330 million contract because they were COVID clean. We've seen a lot of business flock to our shores. We've got 30,000 expats wanting to come back and live back in Perth. There's a lot of factors that are pushing forward to say, now is the time to act. As we see in life, crises create opportunities. Opportunities if you're looking for it. Opportunities like the people at Optus, how they've reinvented themselves. Now, we've had a few losers. The losers have been obviously retail or some of those entertainment venues, etc. But a lot of those people have taken opportunity to reinvent and find another sector of the market or cut their costs significantly. The other loser, unfortunately, will be tenants in the residential market. When we come out of COVID, that will actually go quite high, the rental market from there. But you know, by and large, there's been so many winners. So the winners, a great new winner is like the Vespers. That is virus escapees seeking provincial Australia. And that's people now flocking to the rural areas, leaving the Perth area, and now working remotely from a rural setting where they're growing their own veggies, harvesting rainwater. That's a new trend. We've also got a trend of more Airbnb as people are flocking to our WA shores. They're wanting to come and visit, and consequently that's putting a strain on short-term accommodation. That will in turn increase returns for investors. We have seen the building market go astronomical because of the bonuses that have been handed out. So 3 people in my office have taken that advantage of those bonuses and bought their first home, which is great to see. So the winners, the first home buyers that have jumped into the market, and now the building industry that was basically on its knees 12 months ago has turned right around. So there's a lot of opportunity out there if you tend to look for it. I see opportunity abounding everywhere, and we look at a couple of the fundamentals. We're the lowest priced properties by half in the whole of Australia. We've got the best affordability, we've got the best rental vacancy, we've got the best rent returns, we've got so much going for us, we've got the best economy. So I would suggest to you, people aren't asleep on the other side of the country, they're waking up and they're starting to move across the Nullarbor. So currently we've got about 10% of investors in the market, 10% of the sales are made up by investors. Traditionally, it's 30%. I think there's going to be a big push from investors because of that inverse yield, meaning it's the first time in 35 years of me selling investment property you can borrow 100% and your actual repayments will be less than your rent return back. Now, if you're a home buyer, that's conversely exactly the same as well. Once we come out of COVID in March, you'll see that rents will escalate quite substantially, and there's every chance that your full house repayments will be less than what if you're paying rent. And with the fundamentals in place, I suggest to you that the capital value of your property is going to move significantly over the next few years. So if you're thinking about moving to the property sector in any shape or form, I suggest now's the time to do it. Whilst that's a wrap of 2020, wouldn't have been great if we'd had 2020 vision the other side of COVID. But I tell you what, I don't think we could have planned it any better the way things are set up now. In 35 years of doing these end-of-year summaries, I've never seen greater opportunity that's abounding for 2021. I look forward to the exciting opportunity assisting you in the property stakes. Thanks, guys.